Hi Libra, here we go. It's Michelle from the Guided Intuitive. How are you? So I'm here to do a read for you, and this will be for the month of February 2019. So bear with me. I just got done working out, but I wanted to get this out for all of you. So I have my updo from yoga, so I hope you guys don't mind, but I want to get this out for you, and at least to be sure that you have something for the month in terms of February 2019, okay? So this will be for all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as your Venus signs. And if you're not sure what those signs are, please be sure to check the description box below. We'll be able to help you right there. Click the link, plug in all your data, and it'll pop out your full astrological chart, and then you can check out those other videos as you see fit, okay? So we are in the month of love, and I am excited to see what's in store for you and what's gonna kind of come up to the surface here. Please do continue your likes, your subscribes, and your shares as well. I do honestly appreciate that, and I do read those comments, okay? And it allows me to keep the pulse of what's happening, and I love knowing that. So thanks, Libra. I totally appreciate it. Take what resonates from this. This might be what I'm talking about today. Might be someone's now, might be someone's past, or even might be someone's future, okay? So I want you to note that, but only take what resonates for you, okay? And that's all you need to know. If you'd like a private read, go to theguidedintuitive.com. If you're interested in a Facebook group of souls that are also on this beautiful journey to move forward to personal development, go to our Facebook page, The Guided Intuitive, and there's a little button that says Visit Group. It'll prompt just a few questions and slide you right on in, okay? All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and move the camera over to the board, and we will get started, okay? Let's do this. Let's see what's coming up for Libra, okay? What does Libra need to be aware for the month of February 2019? What great things can we expect, and what insights are going to shine through for Libra? All right, let's do this. A couple more shuffles here, and there we have it. Let's cut the deck. All right, let's go ahead and pull the cards out. What do we have for Libra, February 2019? What is in store for Libra? Okay, I'll put these aside here. All right, so let's take a look at where you are at this particular moment, okay? So we have got Ascension. Whoa, I haven't seen this card yet. This is a new deck, guys, that I'm using, so I'm really loving this. But this is called Ascension. Now, this is how you feel about yourself right now. So Libra, you just go for it, okay? I'm loving this. I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit. So this is about ascension, and now it looks like that you're flying higher than ever. This is like the phoenix that's rising, right? Love to see this. So it's doing so with such purity and with such innocence. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, like I said, I haven't seen this one before. So this is really talking about, I think you're going through a spiritual awareness. Libra, I really do. Now, note your comments below. But this is saying is that there's this higher spiritual state of awareness, and you feel that it's been a very long, slow process, right? So this is what it's saying. But remember that a part of you exists always in a higher spiritual state. So like your higher consciousness is a knowing, and it's that type of wisdom that is beyond words or beyond explanation, okay? And it's your own true nature, Libra. It's the eternal light of your soul, and it is your true nature, and there's no point in trying to reach it, just as there's no point in trying to escape your physical reality. To ascend spiritually, all it is that's to accept and also to love. And it's to accept and love your physical reality, okay? So higher consciousness is talking about being fully present in each and every moment. So just really stop trying to reach it, and you may just realize that you, quite frankly, Libra, you're already there, okay? And that's what this wants to let you know. So just really accept and love yourself, currently where you are at right now. And this really helps you reach to a higher consciousness. And, it's quite beautiful. It's really, really quite beautiful. So that's what this is letting you know. So I think that you're really rising above, and you're really going through that ascension of that spiritual awakening of yourself. I'd like to know in your comments below. So do make note of that. Now let's go ahead and just continue here, and let's take a look at what it is that you want at this moment. So what you want at this moment is illumination. Okay. And by means of getting there, as you see the creativity that's all on the other side, this is almost like it's some sort of artistic pursuit that is over here. Now, whether that is music, whatever that is for you, this is seen to take that on. What is that for you? I mean, for some people, it could be anything. It could be writing code. It could be, it could be, being lost in your favorite song. It could be writing your favorite song. It could be dance, journaling, even simple as gardening or just, surfing, whatever, anything like that. Whatever your creative pursuit is that you get lost in, this is going to offer you the release that's going to allow illumination to come through for you. Okay, because it's truly what you want right now. Now, this could be in a relationship that you want some sort of illumination from, right? You want to know, you want to be illuminated. Now, this could be even from something within that you're struggling within. Maybe it's some sort of breaking an old habit or a new way of thinking, breaking a thought pattern. You want some sort of illumination to take place. And that's what you want. But by actually getting involved in some sort of creative pursuit is really going to help you tremendously, Libra, through the process. So that's what the card just wants to let you know. And that's putting your own style onto something, being unique, right? Using your self-expression, because your creativity has no boundaries, right? But it only has the boundaries that you place upon yourself. So this is saying is that your self-expression and you expressing yourself, where it's creativity, using your voice, whatever, is going to liberate you. It will also help heal you as well. So if you are going through, which I very much think you are, through a process of a transformation, this is saying that your self-expression is going to help liberate you, and that's going to help you bring you to higher planes in terms of your your spirituality too. It illuminates your mind and illuminates your heart, and all you need to do is just let your feelings, Libra, come through. Don't keep them bottled up. That's not what you want to do, because you can't let the light shine through, right? What you'll do is that you'll stop the light, right? The light won't come through. Okay. The light, it won't. What you have to do is to really express yourself and create the openings for the light to spear right on through things. Okay. And then that is going to be really give you a lot more illumination that you need in terms of a certain situation, a relationship, even yourself in what it is that you're looking for. So there you have it there. Now let's go ahead and take a look here. What do we have here? Okay, wow. In terms of your fears, what we have here is called interesting. It's called crucifixion. And this is saying is that you are causing yourself a lot of unnecessary suffering by thinking that you need to improve in some way before you can find peace and fulfillment. Okay. You see how, it's almost as if you see like there's almost beautiful trees that want to come out from this picture here. But what's happened, it's a little kind of, it's a little confusing a little bit, right? There's not quite a clear picture that there are, leaves on the trees and that type of thing. So it's a little bit of confusion, okay? So what I'm thinking is that, for much of your life, perhaps that you've tried to hide parts of you that you don't think are lovable, yet the things that you're repressing and, or that you hide are gonna actually push through external situations until you learn to accept and love them. So this is just like the power of, peace and war, love and hate, accepting, you might not like both of them at the same time. You can't have one though without the other, right? And so this is saying is to embrace your shadow side as well as the light side of yourself, and allow the light to shine forth, and then you're going to find people are going to really love you just as you are. So what the card wants to remind you of in this kind of confusion and this unnecessary suffering by thinking you need to, improve in some way to find peace or fulfillment. This is saying is that, really pay close attention to your thoughts. And when you find yourself thinking negatively, when you find yourself thinking fearfully, what you want to do is consciously take that energy and transform that and allow that to be a loving thought, and continue to do this until you break that cycle. Okay, because you're becoming aware of something that's no longer serving you. And then what's happening is you see that pattern, but you're not sure how to break through it. And how to break through it is really by transforming the frequency and allowing your light to shine forth, and embracing, your shadow side and your good side as being a full part of you. That's what makes you you, Libra. Okay. And so, just transform that thought into a loving one, and continue to do this. Anytime that thought pattern comes up, what you want to do is to do this with one thought, at least start with one thought at least, until that cycle is broken. Now, it's going to take time, it's going to take dedication, and it's going to take perseverance, but the rewards will be grand. Okay, so please keep that in mind. That's what the card wants to remind you of. Now let's go ahead on what is going for you. Ooh, how pretty. Okay, so what we've got here is color. Nice. Okay, so now what this card is reminding you of is just to pay attention to color. This is, especially over, over the coming days, the color of your clothes, the food you eat and drink, they all have a profound effect on the way you feel. So this is saying, Libra, that when you find yourself, being drawn to a certain color, pay attention to the energy that's emanating from that. How does that color make you feel? Perhaps it invokes a certain memory, or maybe perhaps a certain mood, right? So, this wants to let you know you're drawn to a particular color because part of you resonates with that frequency. And color is what's going to help balance you out, okay? And it's especially your emotions, and it's going to help restore your well-being. And it's almost like a meditative process. So just pay attention to color over the next days or so, and note your comments below. And it's like a meditation that's going to allow you, if you feel like low on energy or you're feeling low emotionally, just focus on color. Almost as if you're walking on this sandy beach and watching the waters, ebb and flow, feeling the breeze that is going through your hair and clearing away, any obstacles in your mind, clearing away of all unwanted thoughts, concerns, and any of your negative feelings. And just visualize that. And just take one color at a time. And take the time, with each color, and breathe in that color and the vibration and the essence of that color, and let it vibrate in every single part of you. And allow each color to flow through your mind, and let you know that, you are all these beautiful colors. You're that red flame. You are that white flame. You are that golden flame, right? And it's just a form of meditation that I think can help you through this confusion here. So just something to keep. But this is what you've got going for you. So it's saying to put that into some sort of practice in some way, shape, or form, and seeing how colors resonate with you, okay, and how they make you feel and what that brings up in you. All right. So pay attention to that. All right. And now let's go ahead and take a look at something that's going against you. Okay. Now, this is the card. It's called Sophia. And what this card talks about is that there is someone that wants your forgiveness, okay? And as hard as it may be on you at this particular time, we know if we're coming from our higher side, that when we forgive someone, we are forgiving ourselves. Okay. So what this is saying is that someone really, really at this time wants your forgiveness. So, and this is saying is to, if you're finding it hard to do that, to really come from the place of love and to allow in your heart to give that forgiveness if that is possible for you at this particular time. Because what this wants to let you know is that someone is really does want your forgiveness, okay, and needs your support at this particular time. Okay, so put all disagreements aside and let it all go, and just, life is too short to waste. So this is saying adopt that loving attitude, okay, and respect each other's differences, and know that each of you are sacred in your own well-being. You're beautiful souls, and through love, and if you could filter the forgiveness through love, there's going to be contentment will await you, and you're going to feel so much better about it. Okay, so note your comments below, guys. Let me know if that resonates with you. And then the last card that we get is the Prophet. Wow, how cool. And I know these cards came up upside down. I just had the deck upside down. I don't read these upside down. Never do. So these don't really, to me, I guess I could, but since they're all upside down, I know I had the deck upside down. So just note that. So no big deal. So basically, this talks about the Prophet. Now, this is actually your outcome. And what this tells me is that at this particular time, that it's almost as if, perhaps, it's like you're trying to maybe get some sort of answer, okay? You're going to get the enlightenment because you see the light at the top of the tree through the leaves there, the light that you see here. So, I mean, it's like you're going to get some sort of answer. But just know that, Libra, everything unfolds at its perfect timing, and all's going to be revealed at the most perfect moment. This is asking you, please be patient. Please trust in your source and your spirit guides, because they are at work in your life right now. Okay? Ask her to clear your mind. Clear your mind of these particular thoughts. Okay? And start to see the clutter, the color in life, and get the clarity that you need, and follow through, with forgiveness of yourself and forgiveness of another with love. Because the illumination card is right above the love card, and that's going to say it will be illuminated. And then the color card is right below the ascension, and so it's quite beautiful. It's almost as if they work hand in hand with each other. And I know that your mind may be cluttered right now, which is at the top of this, but right below it is the Prophet, and this is saying clarity. It's just asking, everything's going to be revealed to you in its divine timing. Ask your source to clear your mind, and that you may be able to hear the guidance within your heart. Because the guidance is going to speak through things like this, through your color. It's going to speak through your heart, through the feelings that stir within you. Okay? And just let the bathing warm light of the light that's shining on this card heal you, and you're going to receive that sudden inspiration here when you least expect it, and this is going to lead you to a super positive outcome. So this is saying, Libra, be prepared for a pleasant surprise. Okay? So that's what this is saying. That's what I'm entitled the actual read here. So let's go ahead and take a look at some other cards that might be able to assist you through this process. What can help Libra through this process even further in the month of February 2019. Wow. Well, let me know if this resonates with you so far, guys. How interesting. Looks like the best is yet to come, or is coming. Is coming, okay? All right, let's pull a card here for you and see what wants to come up. Rediscovery. Oh, this is so awesome. Oh my gosh. You know, I think that through this enlightenment and by using love and color and changing your thought pattern, you're going to rediscover this fire and beauty that you have. It's almost childlike. You'll have this sense of enthusiasm, you know, and it's a girl with this bright red hair. I love this, love this. And it's just amazing. She has this sense of wonder, right? This sense of like, oh, what is that, right? And so it's this rediscovery of life, and it's almost as if you're rediscovering yourself. And I think that you're going to have this pleasant surprise that's going to help you rediscover it, because you see the highlights in the hair truly match this. And I think it's so beautiful. So you'll be enlightened, you know, by these thoughts are going to change. They won't be so crazy like that. You're going to be enlightened, and you're going to really rediscover who you truly are, and what you really want, you know, as it pertains to love, as it pertains to a situation, or as it pertains to the real you, Libra, really. So what else can come into play here? Perception. Gosh, you guys are so keen. This is talking about having just beautiful perception. Remember, it's using your third eye, right? You're going to get that illumination. And that illumination is going to come, you know, through your third eye here, right? And it's by using love, okay? So someone you may be attracted to, it's almost as if that it's this is saying just to tread carefully as you go through this process. Use your intuition and trust your natural instincts. And because there is a valuable lesson to be derived from a relationship, we are each responsible for our own well-being, right? And a relationship might even teach you that, okay? So, but here's the thing. Don't take on another's emotional baggage, because that's no help to you or anyone else, okay? And what happens is you want to remain at least emotionally detached, so you can use your sixth sense, so you can have that illumination that you need. And sometimes that's just forgiving someone when you move on, and then having a pleasant surprise as you move in the direction that you want to go into. But this is saying is to heed your intuition. But if there is a relationship that's pulling you in some sort of way that is that's really causing some emotional upset, this is saying is to detach yourself emotionally, because you're not responsible for their well-being. You're responsible for your own well-being, and don't be drawn into other people's problems, okay? This is saying use your intuition and trust your natural instincts, okay? Because that person can't learn the lesson to be responsible for their own well-being, and you would just be feeding into that, okay? And that's what the card wants to let you know. So be aware, okay? Any other card that can help you in this process? Space. Wow. So space is going to help you kind of declutter your mind a little bit, right? And, using color, using love to gain the inspiration that you need. Space is going to allow you to ascend and to allow you to tap into your intuition even better as well. So space will be very, very important. And that just really allows you to, it just allows you to get into that calm state of mind, right? And it allows you just to sit back and think, and really shape shift what it is that you want in your life, whether it is a relationship, whether it is your career, whether it is just your purpose in life, okay? Just keep that in mind, that space is going to be something that's going to be very, very important for you, in this process, okay? So I like to see this. Actually. And give yourself some time to think, create, and contemplate, right? That's really good for you. Choose your own destiny so that others can choose theirs, okay? And really just I think that's kind of the big thing, right? Have that curiosity. Sometimes dreaming a little is all that it needs to take for you to really tap into your bliss, right? Sometimes they're tucked away sometimes in our imagination, so we need that little bit of space to get back in touch with that. It's kind of interesting because the enlightenment, when you get the space, I think you get enlightenment, you have the similar colors here as well. Okay. So now, and finally, what are a few cards that we can pull in terms of that will help you through this process here, Libra? What is it that we can pull for you here that will help you in this process? And we've got patience. Okay. I think that the biggest thing is you're having a hard time letting divine step in. Well, it's not uncommon, it's just that saying that, there is divine order. And this is saying to have the patience to accept that there is divine order, okay? And all's going to be illuminated in divine timing, okay? So note that, trust, and have faith in that, okay? That is all possible and that is happening, okay? What other advice can we give in this process? What do we have here? Abundance. Yes, Libra. So this is saying that you're a limitless being, right? And you can manifest whatever it is, Libra, your heart desires, okay? So what is that? Do you need to take the space and time to contemplate on what that is? So if that's the case, do so, because you'll get the perception that is necessary to come through, but it's also going to allow you to really rediscover what that is, okay? And then allow, the illumination to step through. So the abundance is key. You can manifest anything, whatever you desire, into this physical reality. And that's what the card wants to remind you of, okay? So whether it's getting rid of this blockage and, moving forward with that, but that's what this is letting you know, okay? And death. It looks as if that you have an ending, and just know that, with every ending, of course, it's merely just an opportunity for a new beginning, okay? So if there's something that is going away, just know that just means there is a brand new beginning that wants to unfold, whether, in this or in something new. But you are learning that as every door that closes, the equal opportunity opens up another door. You get another door that opens right up. So it's about about getting rid of what is no longer serving your purpose. And if that is that relationship where you had to make sure that other person is responsible for their own emotions and well-being rather than taking that on. Maybe it's putting an end to that so you can have your illumination and move on to what it is that you want, or to move on to the relationship you want, or to that understanding in that next level, whether it's that relationship or not. So there you have it. And what is it for the rude cards? What is it that you need to know but don't want to hear? Okay. So let's go ahead and pull a card out of here to close this out and see what we have. But it looks like you have some sort of ending, guys. Note your comments below. What is it you're ending? Okay. Is it a thought process? Is it a way of doing something? Is it changing careers? Is it the way you operate in a relationship? Changing a relationship, or maybe giving up any codependency, that type of thing. How interesting is that, right? Oh my gosh, this is saying go do some new things. Talk to people that are cooler than you and just get out and see the world. That's probably one of the reasons why this card came up here. So this is saying take a trip, okay? You need to take a trip somewhere. Who do you need to see? Because this is saying you need to get out of your realm. You need to get out a little bit better, and that's going to help you. Okay, I love you, Libras. I look forward to seeing you in March. And until then, namaste.